All right, so check this out. I know a lot of people come into trucking thinking they about to make a shitload of money. You get what I'm saying? Because those recruiters, boy, they will gas you up and lie to your ass so fucking bad. Man, listen, them recruiters, boy, they will lie to your ass. Oh, you're gonna make 2,500 miles a week, 3,000 plus miles a week, and you're gonna be looking at $2,500 guaranteed every week, and all of this bull crap. Listen, them people are lying to your ass. Nine times did they discuss the fact that what layover pay gonna be, what detention pay gonna be. They didn't discuss the fact that you're gonna be sitting a lot of days. You get what I'm saying? Because freight is really at like an all-time low right now. Because y'all know the tariffs in, a lot of people ain't shipping. You better talk to them boys out there in Florida. The ports are damn near non-existent. You know, they sitting at them ports for days on end. Trucks just sitting, ain't moving, ain't went nowhere. You hear me? Because they can't afford the tariff pay. You get what I'm saying? So listen to me when I tell you, don't be listening to them damn recruiters when they tell you they gonna guarantee you 2,500 miles a week or 3,000 miles a week. Listen, you'll be blessed to get 1,500, 2,000 miles a week. You heard me? You get what I'm saying? And now flatbed may be a little bit different. You get what I'm saying? I never drove a flatbed, so I'm not gonna talk about what they make or what their rates are, things of that nature. But I know that they making the same cents per mile. That's for sure. Now, I don't know if they get paid extra for tarping loads or they get paid for extra stops, but I just want to let you know, if you in that dry van, baby, you in that dry van, understand, pay ain't gonna be like what you think it is. You get what I'm saying? So if you could downsize a lot of the things that you're paying for, if you don't have any children and you got an apartment, let that apartment go. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead, break your lease, or, you know, whenever your lease finish, get on up out of there and then go on the road. And that way, everything you bring in, you will get a chance to stack. Now, when I used to work at US Express, they had this thing where they would split how you would pay taxes. So about 85% of your money wouldn't get taxed. I don't know how they did it, but they made it work. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of times you'll be sitting, you got to argue with your dispatcher about the layover pay. I've been sitting for 3 days. Layover pay usually like $100 a day for layover pay. You know, so if you done drove 2,000 miles this week and then you had 3 days where you laid over, you might make out okay. You get what I'm saying? But don't listen to them recruiters when they telling you finna do 3,000 miles a week, you finna make buku bucks. You get what I'm saying? Because baby, listen to me. Listen to me close. Let me bring you in a little bit closer. Hold on. It ain't true. Like, it literally isn't true. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when you come into this truck game, you gotta be smart. You gotta use your brain. You gotta stack. You can't be out here shopping, buying food every day. You know, you better stack that damn refrigerator up so that way you won't eat your money up. You get what I'm saying? Because I done seen and heard a lot of truckers who have to borrow from the company to make it through the week. You get what I'm saying? I know when I was working for US Express, they would let you borrow $100 a week. And I'm thinking to myself when they was telling us there in orientation, who in the hell need to borrow money and you drive trucks? Like, what the fuck going on out here? But guess what? The freight load, it ain't a lot of freight. And when you with them mega carriers, drivers are a dime a freaking dozen. You get what I'm saying? And they coming out of them motherfucking truck schools like clowns coming out them damn small cars. You get what I'm saying? Where your car this damn big, and every time you turn around, it's another clown coming out the goddamn car. Bow, bow, bow. It's 150 clowns coming out of a damn Honda Civic. Like, wait a minute, what's going on? You heard me? So at the end of the day, listen, don't listen to them recruiters. They often do lie a lot. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you're going to come out here, you ain't going to make no money. That's not what I'm saying. Because I made money. I make money. As you can see, I make money. It ain't what the old school truckers used to make. Now, them old school truckers, when they had that paper laws, boy, them bugs was making dope boy money without the dope boy sentences. You heard me? So, but at the end of the day, when you come out here, it's all about learning how to manage your money efficiently. Making sure you go with a company who is forthcoming and honest, and whatever they tell you you're gonna make, please make sure they put that in paper. You get what I'm saying? So if they telling you you're gonna make 60 cents per mile, 65 cents per mile, make sure that's in writing before you come out there. make sure you discuss with them how much your layover pay gonna be. Make sure you discuss with them what detention pay gonna be, because most of the time they won't pay you detention pay if you haven't set more than 2 hours. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of those shippers and receivers, boy, they got that down to a science. They have your ass sitting out there for 1 hour and 59 minutes, and right when you think you get about to get detention pay, here you go. Boom, 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 boom. That's all you hear on the back of your trailer. Yeah, get on up out of here. You ain't getting no money from us. You hear me? So at the end of the day, don't be listening to those recruiters when they tell you you're going to come in, you're going to make 2,500 miles per week easy. You're going to make 3,000 miles per week easy. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't have enough mileage to give you. They got, what, buku drivers? They can't give you all of that, all of those miles, and still be able to take care of their overhead. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you gotta keep that in mind. And make sure that, like I said, you stacking. Make sure you ain't out there blowing your money. Make sure you ain't out there tricking off your money, you know, and that's with guys and women. You get what I'm saying? Don't be around here sending money back home to your family every other time they call you crying, talking about this dude, that dude, this dude. Y'all, we in a recession if I ever in my life seen one. You heard me? And somehow I have managed to stay above water. You get what I'm saying? I've managed to stay fly. I won't toot my own horn, but yeah, I've managed to stay fly throughout the whole recession. You heard me, dog? I'm just saying. Back to what we was talking about. But at the end of the day, guys, just remember what I said. Recruiters lie, people lie, but numbers don't lie. So wherever you go, just make sure that whatever they say they're gonna pay you, they're getting it right. And if you have layover, make sure what you do is you reach out to your dispatcher, let them know you've been laid over, let them know you've been sitting. And when they tell you they're gonna put your money in, you gotta call HR. Call HR and make sure that dispatch put that layover pay in, because dispatch love to play dumb. They love to play them games. Oh, I put it in. You call HR like, no, I don't see nothing in here. Yeah, I don't see nothing in here. Ain't no layover pay for you, baby. So, but anyway, guys, make sure you taking care of your business, taking care of the paperwork, making sure the number, what they said they're gonna pay you, is the number that's on that recruiting, that's on that onboarding letter. You know, and they tell you what you're making. Don't let them people play with y'all now. Have a good day.